Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is PJ and we are back with another RaidShadowLegends video. And today we're going to be talking about a topic I think you guys might be interested in, and we're going to be discussing how good are relics and how impactful they are, and specifically in Chimera. So I want to do a little testing. I have my Chimera team with everyone, all 5 champions have relics. And I wanted to see kind of what the damage difference was and how beneficial they were to the score and to the damage of Chimera. So what I did was I really wanted to make sure to try to have the most consistent run. So I really wish I did this last week, because it would have been better affinity. If you guys did not know, the affinity of the Chimera changed a couple of days ago. So Necmo and Teox are bad affinity for the magic, half of the battle. Last week they were either neutral or good affinity, because it was force and void, I believe. So it would have been better to do it last week. There wouldn't have been any weak hits. It would have been more consistent, but we still get a good general idea of the difference with the relics and without the relics. So this is the team I used. Normally, when I run the team, I have Relentless on Galathier. I have 9-piece Merciless on Marius, which you guys have 9-piece Merciless, better than 9-piece Slayer for Chimera. Hydra, I think the Slayer is still better, but for Chimera specifically, 9-piece Merciless, if you have, it's really good. And then I have a 6-piece Merciless on Teox. I used to have him, Necmo and Relentless last rotation. This rotation, I've been trying out Affinity Breaker because of the weak affinity. The weak hits are really frustrating. Not getting those debuffs up really hurts the run. And then we have Lydia, 9-piece Pharaoh, so she stayed the same. So what I did was to make sure to try to, like I said, keep it consistent. I didn't want extra turns from Galathier messing the run up, having one run have more extra turns, one run have less extra turns. Same thing with the Merciless. I didn't want him proccing more Merciless procs on one run and not the other, to have the damage skewed. So again, there will be a little bit of what's the word, difference because of the weak hits. Like, I can't factor in the weak hits, that's just how it is. So maybe I'll redo this test when it's a better rotation, so there won't be any weak hits, but I still think the fighting is pretty interesting. So the relics I have on them is I have him in Journal of Necrosis, which is really good. Highly recommend. Turn meter boost, healing boost for him is awesome. I have Marius and a Maleficent Talon, level 9. These are all level 9, so these aren't even as high or as good as the relics can be. We're only level 3 out of 6, so you can get a lot more damage, more boosting, more healing. So the relics are only going to get even better as we level them up, so keep that in mind. We do have some gemstones in here as well. And then, let's see here, Teox is also in the Maleficent Talon. No gemstone, level 9. I believe they're all level 9. Necmo, he's in also a Journal of Necrosis. We don't get the healing benefit, but the A3 with the turn meter boosting is helping just boost the other champions up more. We have a gemstone. Then Lydia, she's in the one that's not really super impactful. She's in the Gold of Elixir. Will heal her up a little bit when she drops below, but not really any factor into the damage. I was really looking for the Journal and the Maleficent Talon to see how they would do. We got this level 6. So how did it go? Great question you guys might ask. So I did take a few screenshots. I did 2 runs with no relics, and I did 2 runs with the relics. Also, if you guys want to see the gear they were in, I can show that quick. So pretty, I mean, not gonna say standard stuff, but I tried to keep it consistent with no Relentless. So this was the Star Sage. I mean, 400 speed, really good stats. Not gonna lie that they aren't good stats, but we weren't really going for maximum damage. This test wasn't to try to get the most damage out of the team. The test was to see how impactful the relics were. So I really wanted to make it as baseline as possible. For this, we did the arena build. We just had them in stone skin. I think we might have done the full arena build. I know they definitely weren't in Merciless or any type of resetting cooldowns. Obviously, their masteries, I'm not going to change the masteries. I'm not on the test server, so I'm not going to waste resources on changing the masteries on them. but that also could impact it a little bit, getting some extra turns there. But I figured it would be pretty close to what it would normally be. So for him, same thing. We did, pretty sure we did the Hydra. Yeah, we did. We did the Hydra slower, but actually we might have done the arena. I think actually we did the arena because it was faster than the Hydra. I think that was slower. I had a different build with the stone skin, but I think we did this one because it was a little bit faster. But we did not use Merciless. I really want to make sure that they didn't have any extra turn potential. She was a 9-piece Feral, pretty solid. And then Nekmo we had an Affinity Breaker. I've been messing around with him back in Relentless for not the video, just for some other things. But for the screenshots I'm going to show, we did have him in the Affinity Breaker, which we got right over here. So you can see the stats here. So these were the screenshots. So I'll show the ones with no relics first. So we did 2 tests. This was one of the tests. We'll blow this up a little bit. So you can see we did 183 million. This was with no relics. Again, this isn't going for maximum damage. I did do the trials. I think I got 12 trials done each run. The trial and the clash score, the Chimera clash, I don't know why. I didn't really need to do it. This was more just for the raw damage than anything. It doesn't really matter what the clash was. I really just wanted to see with the relics and without the relics what the damage was. So we did this one with no relics and we ran it another time. And we got 180, so we got 183, and we got 180, if it's going to pop up here, with the no relics. So Test Chimera, Nightmare, no relics, 180. So pretty solid, pretty consistent, maybe a few weak hits here or there. Let's move this off the way. So he did 66 million here, 96 million. On the other one he did 70 million and 92 million, so relatively close. And then we did it with the relics. So let me know what you guys think the damage difference was. Again, these aren't fully upgraded relics. They're only level 12 and level 6. So definitely some more, or sorry, level 9 and level 6. Excuse me. Level 9, level 6. So it's definitely still more room to improve. But with the relics, we did, drum roll, we got 2, the scores were kind of varied a little bit. So this was the first one we got 197 million. So we did about, what was that, 20 million more than the other run. And then we did this key, which we got 211 million. So we did about 30 million more. I'm guessing we had weak hits. That's why I really wish I would have done this last week, so we wouldn't have had the weak hits. We could have eliminated that, and it would have been an even better picture of how much they help. But still, I think this is really good for having them level 6, level 9 to have a 20 to 30 million damage increase by just adding the relics is really nice. So definitely continue working towards Chimera, working towards those relics, those gemstones. The gemstones are really good too. I don't really have amazing gemstones yet, mostly just like the turn meter boosting ones to help out just getting more turns. You really, at least right now, you can't get enough turns in Chimera unless you're running a Senna comp where you're getting maybe close to the max turn limit. Almost no other team is getting anywhere close to that max turn limit. So the more turns, the better. Relentless, 4-piece Merciless, 9-piece Merciless. Getting those refresh procs is huge. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you guys have crafted any relics, what relics you guys are using, who you guys are using them on, and if you guys seen a jump in your damage on with using them. I'm really happy so far. I think when we upgrade them more, obviously it's going to be even bigger of a boost. It's going to help out Chimera a lot. Chimera is pretty difficult content right now with in mind. I think they created the content with them, or with us having the relics, so they made it harder. Obviously, we don't have the relics now. Once we get the relics, it'll be a little bit easier. We don't have area bonus, and once they add area bonus, it'll be a little bit easier. Kind of the same thing that happened with Hydra. It was really hard when it first dropped. There was no area bonus. Any MXPJE hitters were running the show. 6 months down the line, they dropped the area bonus. It kind of flip-flops. MXPJE isn't as useful. And raw damage dealers are more useful, where I think Chimera is probably going to be pretty similar. Down the line when they drop the area bonus, there might be a flip-flop, and the best damage dealers go back to raw damage dealers versus enemy max HP. Not saying enemy max HP is going to be bad, but they just don't get as nearly as much benefit as the raw damage dealers when it comes to the area bonus. But yeah, hit that sub button, leave a like on the video, comment what you guys thought, and I will see you guys next time. Peace! Talk to you later.